Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity also to give a comment or two on this matter that has really elicited a lot of public attention, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you know, even without going very far, the role of the Senate is very, very clear, like day and night, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this House, as in Article 96(3), determines the allocation of national revenue among counties as provided in Article 217 of the Constitution of Kenya, and exercises oversight over national revenue allocated to the county governments. Mr. Speaker, even without translating or trying to get letters from the Council of Governors, the Constitution is very clear, Mr. Speaker. What they are requesting you to do, to suspend members of the CPAC committee, not to appear many times in the Senate, that they should be appearing only once during the audit queries process, that is between January and March. Mr. Speaker, you have no power to do that. What they're asking you to do is like to save someone who is going to die, and you have no power, Mr. Speaker, to do that. The Constitution is very clear. You cannot suspend the Constitution, Mr. Speaker. Actually, you should take these people to court because they're actually trying to give you more problems, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I remember this House since we came in the year 2022. During the financial 2023-24, we allocated 354 billion to the counties. The following year, 24-25, this money went to 387 billion. 25-26, 415 billion. Mr. Speaker, I remember in the year 2024-25, before the financial bill, we allocated 405 and we agreed. Mr. Speaker, I was the co-chair of the mediation committee between myself and Honorable Nyoro. You know, when we were negotiating, governors were calling me every time. They were happy, clapping, that we are really determined to give them more money. Then if we give you more money, if more is given to you, more is expected from you as in accountability, Mr. Speaker. They were very happy indeed. They're always happy when we are discussing money issues in the Senate. Mr. Speaker, you know we are champions of devolution. We are always telling the national government, please devolve functions and also devolve resources to the counties. But then what are we waiting from the governors? They are really throwing lot next to the Senate, Mr. Speaker. You know, the Senate does not, the County Public Account Committee, CPIC, does not summon the Council of Governors to appear before these committees. It is the responsibility of that particular governor to account for the resources that goes to his county. But when these failures, the failing governors, when they fail, they just call for a meeting so that now all of them can do what we call mob justice to the Senate, Mr. Speaker. Even today, tomorrow, the following day, there will be no invitation coming from you and the clerk of the Senate going to the Council of Governors. Letters are written directly to the respective governors because the accountability is not joint accountability. It is the particular governor who should account for the resources, Mr. Speaker. And even now, you see, it is very absent. If you go to the committee like CPAC today, even the chairman of Council of Governors is writing letters requesting for more time so that he can appear. But then he's parading governors saying, we shall never appear. But then he's still talking to the committees that give me more 2-3 days so that I can appear and clear myself. You know, there is no genuinity in this matter, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, I want to advise the governors, and most of them, Mr. Speaker, if you scrutinize, all these governors who are in the press conferences have been members of parliament. I don't want to mention their names, but if you scrutinize them, their counties have been mentioned here by my colleagues. 2 or 3 of them have been registrators. And they have beef, maybe I don't know whether they did not perform when they were serving this house or the lower house. Mr. Speaker, I served with them also in the National Assembly, some of them. Others served with other colleagues, the chair CPAC in this house, Mr. Speaker, including the Speaker, used to sit where you are sitting, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, I don't know why members who have served in the legislature are more aggressive than those who have come from other quarters to become governors, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I'm happy that you have given a very good guidance. Mr. Speaker, you are also very magnanimous that besides trying to suspend committees, trying to say they will not appear, you have also given them a date to appear before your leadership, Mr. Speaker, and this is a good thing. Mr. Speaker, today, this afternoon, on statements, not statements, but on the number 3, the majority leader has tabled so many other reports from the Auditor General, going to the counties, going to CPAC, others to CPIC. Mr. Speaker, when they say they will not be appearing before the Senate, all these reports being read here every afternoon by the majority leader, where shall we take these reports, Mr. Speaker? Do they want us to close the Senate and go home? Let me tell you, Mr. Speaker, I've said it again, even this week, that governors have no option. If you don't want accountability, go and do your personal issues, decide, and don't go and do your personal business, because you will have no public scrutiny when you are going losses into your own personal business. So, Mr. Speaker, thank you for this time. And Mr. Speaker, I think it's the chairs of Speaker and CPAC, you have been so lenient with these officers, state officers. Put your best foot forward from today. Just bring reports. We have been asking you, the chairs, why don't you give us the governors who have misused public resources? Every audit cycle, even after March, the deadline, just table your report here. To table a very clear report so that we can discuss them properly with your findings, because you have been sitting, summoning them. So table their findings, to table your findings from the committee in this house, so that now, the month of March, we can really discuss those reports and see the road that is in the counties, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the governor for Meru appeared before CPAC. I was with Senator Maruma, the vice chair was the chair of the session. And we went through the reports, we saw gray areas, and then we said this should be improved, because there are some instances where some money was spent, almost 700 million with the MTF, and nobody knows where it went to. There is no documentation on the loans that were done. So we have said we want the auditors to do special.
Honorable Senator, you have done 10 minutes. So 1 minute to conclude.
Honorable Speaker, sorry, but this is a very juicy topic, because that is why we were elected by the people we represent, Mr. Speaker, to take care of the country. So I was saying, chairs, please let us have very clear reports after this, so that we can be able to scrutinize your findings after the March 30th. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and thank you again.
Senator Wambua.